beautiful human, and welcome or welcome back to your daily pick-me-up message. Before we get into one of these beautiful card decks, to have a look at what God, Universe, Spirit needs you to know at this point in time, whenever you happen to watch this, right here, right now. There's once again a little message that wants to come through first before we get to have fun with the cards. And I promise you guys, like, I dropped into meditation this morning again, and the message was very, very clear. Life is feeling like a trip. I know, like throughout our journey we had like glimpses of like, oh my gosh, we're literally in a matrix and this is all an illusion. No. These energies are so heightened right now, like any disillusionment is like being brought to the surface, it's brought to light. And also we feel like life doesn't feel real. And those that get me. The type of glitches that you experience like in your reality, like the amount of deja vus you have, like the freaking crazy stuff that you're doing in the astrals when you wake up and you're like, what the heck was that? You might be even experiencing like vertigo. So you're like, whoa, like you don't feel in your body. You're vibrating all over because these energies are just like, so, ah! All of this to say, it's very, very normal to feel like this right now, but it's also so freaking important, and this message keeps on coming through. Like the last couple of days, ever since we had the freaking solar eclipse. Ground yourself. You need to ground yourself. Like these energies, like literally, I'm sitting down, but I might as well, it feels like this, like vibrating. So this scattered feeling can easily turn into anxiety, but you get to choose how you transmute it, and I choose freaking excitement. I don't know if you're hearing this in the background. There are sirens, and for me, sirens have always been like spirit teams, spirit guides, like voicing, they are here. And that is so important as well, because these energies feel so overwhelming. Like I had a full-on breakdown yesterday night. Like I bawled my eyes out because I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Is like literally all the doubts, all the worries, they came crashing into me, and I was questioning absolutely everything about my existence. Like that is the type of energy. Like it's not small. No, it's big. And when these waves come, like they take you under. The good thing is with our conscious level, like we are able to get us out of it. To always come back to back to the breath, back to the freaking realization that none of this is real. None of this is real. It's all made up by our freaking self. Like we call experiences in for ourselves to grow. And in the past, like we did a lot to like clear karma, but that is done now. That's the thing. That's the thing. And I think that is why it's so hard to grasp. Where we've been put in like struggle and challenge and test, like one and again and again and again, was all to clear karma and the patterns and the conditioning. But now that it's done, we're clear. We're like, okay, so that is apparently done. But the new that I've always envisioned for myself and that I feel that I'm worthy of and I deserve to live hasn't arrived yet. So where does this leave us? In the freaking middle. And how are we best to navigate that? Literally being present. Taking one step at a time. Don't get caught up in anything right now. The energy, especially until the freaking 29th, the energy is like very clear. Sit your ass down, be patient, ground yourself. Nurture yourself. Slow down. Do less. Do less. Do less. Do less. It's wild. It's wild. And I'm not saying it's easy, but we went through the muck. We fought like so many battles. This is nothing. This is the freaking walk in the park. We're just like so tired. That's the energy, yes. Oh my gosh, the amount of release that I just felt just by voicing it, because it's true, like, we are tired. We are freaking tired of like so many like changes and like having to walk away from like environments where we're like comfortable in. But no, off you go, next adventures, like we're like, when do I finally get to settle? And oh my gosh, I got full on body chills. And God, universe, spirit, our like guides, they are saying it's coming. It's actually about to arrive. It's just a little bit more. And I don't know about you, but if what we are being promised is exactly what we envision, but no, not even like it's gonna be better, then I'm good with that. And I'm just coming back to the basics. Daily movement, sunlight, drinking a lot of water, spending a lot of time in nature. Unplug as much as you can, like minimize your screen time. Anything that like caters to the distractiveness of the energy that we're already feeling, cut that out as much as you can. Continue taking aligned action, but do it in a more like balanced and grounded way. Don't feel rushed. The energies feel like that, scattered, rushed. We are not gonna allow that into our reality, because then it's gonna be reflected everywhere. Like, no. So that was like a huge download that also just came through that I felt called to share. But this is not all that I have for you, obviously. Didn't open. Let's have a look in the traditional tarot, what it is that you're meant to focus on today, what the energy is like. Hands-on advice. You want it? I got it for you. So let's see. I see you. God, universe, your spirit guides, like they see you as well. Like nothing has gone unseen. They know that it's hard on you. This like void space, this nothingness. But it's about to end. And reality in the meantime is gonna look absolutely fucking insane, because the timelines that are merging and we're jumping, like we're not even aware of, but there's so much happening on an energetic level. No wonder we all feel the need to rest. Yeah. My lovelies. Yeah, the energy is not as light. Okay. Thank you. What is happening? No, these are too many. These are too many. Okay, one last card. They actually dropped onto the floor, so I have to pick them up a little bit. Just one more, please. Thank you. I mean, if you have been here for the last couple of days, since I've been like showing up every single day, this energy we recognize, but obviously we're gonna see what comes up in addition. 1 second. What the heck? Okay. 1 sec. I need to sort these. This is so funny. This is, oh my gosh, I love how these came out. So, first of all, we have 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands, which is like 5, 6. That's forward movement. And isn't it funny to go from feeling like you have to fight for everything and like very competitive to victory? This is the energy, like if you watched yesterday's daily message, this is exactly what we've been picking up on. Like everything feels like a fight nowadays, and we're just like, can I just get my peace? Yes. Yes, you get your peace, and it's not far at all, because like that's quick movement. The problem is that these energies make it very easy for us to be focused on what, you know, in the past hasn't worked out, and like the patterns that we see now reflected, we're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've been here before. And like that has like caused for a down spiral into like deep healing and shadow work. Like I don't want to do that again. My love, it's not happening again. This is the energy that you're in though. It's Five of Cups. You're like focusing on what has been and what hasn't worked out, instead of focusing on what, like the faith, the hope. Like that is what we're being called to like really grasp onto. It's all gonna work out beautifully. And you're not repeating any patterns. And if you are, like this is your wake-up call, like find out what you're in this situation for. Like what do you need to resolve in order to break out of it? But for the majority of us, like we're done. This is just our freaking ego mind, our fear kicking in, being like, oh, you've been here exactly right before. Like, you know, it didn't work out in the past. Like, why should, no. You're not catering to these voices. How do I know that these are your voices? Because I have the same freaking voices in my head too, okay? But it's about like being above that and saying like, no, I know my truth. And that is what it comes into our connection to the divine. Tuning in, meditating, being still, asking for guidance from God, universe, our spirit team, like they are here and they are assisting us. Everything is working out exactly how it's supposed to. This struggle is done. You had to go through what you had to go through to learn what you had to learn, to resolve it, to transmute it, but you're clear now. And the energy, my gosh, that this is all coming in now. The Empress, Strength, Ten of Pentacles, again. That is everything we could ever wish for. Like you being in your full creator mode, calling in everything effortlessly. The Empress doesn't need to lift a finger. It's all coming to you now. It's all coming to you now. But you have to be strong in your belief. And that is like why, okay, that makes a lot of sense. King of Wands. That is like knowing that this is coming in and like sticking to it. And being fired up and passionate about it. So any energy that you can gather currently, if you, literally, because we're also being called to rest like so heavily, but any energy that comes up and you like feel a spark, you take that spark and you make a freaking huge bonfire out of it. Cater it to what you're creating at this time. Disregard any noise around you. I know it's easy to say no, but please, you know you can do it. And you owe it to yourself to see it through now. There's a reason why this vision came through your vessel in the first place. So make it count. Bottom of the deck energy, Eight of Cups again. We're walking away from the struggle, from all the ashes of the last like timelines, lives. We burning. We're walking into the sun. But on the journey to the sun, there might be a lot of like distractions trying to convince us that there is no such thing as a sun that we're walking into, but like a big black hole. I'm telling you now, let this be a confirmation there's not going to be a freaking big black hole waiting for you. No, this gets to be the freaking dream life that we've envisioned for ourselves now, finally arriving and us settling into that. But it's a process. So take it one step at a time, okay? I got very fired up with this message, but yeah, I feel called to wrap up this daily pick-me-up message up here now. As always, let me know if it resonated. How are you holding up? Do you also have like huge fluctuation between like ups and downs? And when you're down, you're really down, but when you're up, you're really up? Please, like we all need to hold each other's hands at this time. I keep on repeating myself, but knowing that we're not alone in this is literally keeping us sane. It's true. It's freaking true. But yeah, Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful rest of the day as always, and I cannot wait to see your beautiful face in one of my next upcoming videos, which is going to be tomorrow because I'm posting every single day for the entirety of 111 days. So if you want to see more of my face, that is certainly one way to do so. And yeah, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. You're doing amazing. You're doing absolutely amazing. God, universe, spirit, like they are so freaking proud of you. I got full-on body chills. Trust and keep your faith. You're not delusional, my love. You're tapping in to your highest potential timeline. And I'm telling you now, it is here now. Everything is being moved in the background for you to walk into it effortlessly. Because again, like we're not welcoming struggle in anymore. So hold on to that, knowing. I love you so much. I have nothing else to share. I will heed my own advice, God's advice, and will take it slow today. Yeah, and go on multiple walks to keep the energy moving. Yeah, oh gosh, I'm just so happy that there's a community of people out there that literally experience the same freaking thing, just in different nuances, but the collective energy shows itself just like that in their lives, because it's wild and it's overwhelming. Give yourself grace and nurture yourself like extra hard at this time. Pour into self-love. Yeah, and if you're currently like, oh my gosh, like I feel so alone. First of all, you're not alone. Look at me. I'm telling you, I'm experiencing the same freaking thing. Also, if you're in need of like more community support and just like being surrounded by soul family, click on the first link in my description box. Like we have a beautiful Soul of the Rising, Soul of the Collective over on our Telegram. It's 11 days completely for free, so you can see if you vibe with us or not. I'm just sharing it here. Check it out if you feel called, but obviously no pressure. It's also like so much more than just a community space at this point. It's family. It sounds very cliche and cringy potentially even, but it's true. I love them so much, and being surrounded by unconditional love, knowing what that actually gets to feel like. Once you experience it, you will never go back. And that is now my normal base state for anyone that I call in. Because that is what we deserve. That is what we deserve. And that also goes for the freaking dream life that we had visions of for so freaking long. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. See you tomorrow. Oh, if you made it to the very end of this video, comment. Okay. Comment an emoji that showcases rest and self-care and self-love. Like whatever that is for you. Potentially even like the bubble bath emoji. I know we had that before a couple of days. I don't remember. But this is really like to anchor it in. Take it slowly. Don't be so hard on yourself. There's no reason to be. Literally. Okay? All is going well. Even better than you can imagine. But we're gonna see that once it hits. Because once it hits, everything's gonna be like, oh my god, why did I even, like, why was I so worried in the first place? It's all part of the process. Anyhow, I freaking love you. And yeah, see you tomorrow then. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.